welcome today to our interview with, my personal opinion, the greatest person in all Portugal. He's the joker for everybody because he's not only a merchant, a top merchant, he's also a merchant marketer, also top, and he's also a Lyconet marketer, very, very successful. So welcome, Tiago Coelho in Lisbon. How are you today?
Thank you, Herbert, for your nice words. It's not all of that, but thank you. I have some credit, of course. So nice to help, nice to help. Nice to be here, and thank you for the invitation.
Thank you very much. Tiago, tell us a little bit about you. Where do you come from? Where is your restaurant located? Because we do not only interview you now, I also want to make a little bit advertisement for your restaurant because especially in these hard times now, I think you need customers, and a lot of marketers are watching this series, and so I want to send them to your restaurant. So where you are, where do you come from?
Very good, thank you. So I'm a Portuguese. I was born here in Lisbon. For 20 years already, I have my restaurant. It's an Argentine restaurant, the first Argentine restaurant in Portugal, and it's been very good business since the start. Now with this new times, of course, it's a new challenge, but even so, we have managed to stay open. That's the main objective in our days, because most of the restaurants here in Lisbon, in Portugal, all over the world, have struggled with very difficulties. But we managed to stay open. So I'm an entrepreneur of restaurants, but I have also a small boutique hotel and an adventure park. And I'm, of course, a professional networker. That's what I like to do.
And how long have you been in Lyconet yet?
I was starting in 2012, so in the beginning of the office here in Portugal, actually just before in the start of the office here in Portugal, 2012, yeah, more or less.
So you started also as a merchant with our loyalty program. Can you give us some insights? What has changed because of the loyalty program when you started with our customer program? Is there any change in your turnover, in your lifestyle in the restaurant or in the hotel? What has changed?
Well, the most important is my approach to the customers is completely different now, because I had a small loyalty program that collected points, and after some points I would give some bottles of wine to my customers. But the thing is that I didn't know nothing about them. It was something that someone came to the restaurant. I just bought it without knowing the importance of loyalty. So as a merchant, as a cashback world merchant, I started to understand the importance of the loyalty, the importance of having the data and the information about my customer, because I knew I had lots of customers. I thought that the best customers were ones that, in the end, and looking at the data, they were not. They were others that I didn't know. So for me, the most important thing was to be myself, having the knowledge of the importance of loyalty. And of course, and we will talk for sure about it, the quality of our tool is amazing and give us details about our customers that we never had, and a way of also contacting new customers and being with a nice advertising, with an advertising that it's fair, because we only pay after the customer pays. Right. And so that was the main thing, is waking me up for the importance of loyalty. Yeah.
I have seen also your video in My World TV at the merchant sector. It's amazing what you say there regarding your restaurant and everything. You are also a merchant marketer. So there are outside a lot of merchant marketers. They have started now, they become a merchant marketer, and they don't know how exactly should I start, what is important for me. When you can give an advice to them, what would you give them?
To the merchant marketer. Well, for a merchant marketer, it's very important to have the first of all the connection with the merchant. Okay, I think it's the most important is to create the connection or an existing connection, developing and bringing on the program to his need, because every company that wants to be in this century, in this survive this crisis, has to be on the digital, has to be connected with the customers more and more. So it's a question of relationship and showing what it really does, what will bring to the table to that merchant. It's all about relations. And what I did in the beginning, because I had suppliers, I had friends that have had other restaurants, other businesses, that I have already the connection. So I first try it on me. I proven that it works, and then I will just show how it works to the other to friends, suppliers, and people that I've started to connect. That is the main objective of this. That's the main point, let's say.
When you started the career as a merchant marketer, how did you learn everything? Did you have any person who gave you all the informations? What have you done?
Well, in my case, it was I learned it with myself and with the experience, with just doing it. I have also a funny story, because since I was the first one in Portugal, the general manager at the time, Fernando Grave, was also in the beginning. So when I said I want to be the first, I had received a call from Fernando. Said, okay, you wanted to be the first. Let's input Portugal through your company. So he was there learning also how to install the lounge and everything. At the time, it was completely different, as you know. So I learned with doing it. Okay, with exploring the new features that they came almost every month, right? With new features that improve the system. So the try and error, I think it's the best way in our days. And now we have all the tools to learn, with videos, with the academy, with also the office give us quite a support. And of course, we have trainings that Lycanet does and the team that does for the merchant marketer. So there is everything ready for who wants to be a really professional merchant marketer and do it in the right way. There is no excuses to do it in halfway, let's say.
And when you are a very successful Lycanet marketer, so you're not only a successful merchant. When you say when we split your time investment, how much time would you say you invest in your Lycanet business? How much time you invest in your business as a merchant marketer, and how much time you invest in your own restaurant or in your hotel and everything?
Okay, so the time management is always a challenge, right? Because it's not always flat. I cannot say, okay, this week is this percentage, next week is a different. So as a businessman, it goes on and on according to the priorities that we have, the problems and the things that we have to solve. But I'll say that in the beginning, I dedicated more time to the merchants, because I felt it as a Lycanet developer that I needed the social proof of having more merchants. So I dedicate more time getting that community. Now I dedicate maybe less, because it's already done. We have all the social proof that we need. I do 100% of my personal shopping in the Cashbox World community. And as a company, I also buy, let's say 95%, more than 95% of my suppliers are merchants, partners. So I dedicate now less time than before, but and I also learned that as a Lycanet marketer, it's better to if you have an objective to have lots of companies in your partners in your structure, you need also to duplicate. So you need to teach people to do the same thing that you do in the best way. And that's the only way. It's building a team. Building a team of merchant marketers, building a team of Lycanet marketers. Building a team is the most important, so you can reach more and more partners and more consumption and more shopping points. That's what we all want. The customers want, the merchant want, like an marketers want, and that's what we are struggling for.
Amazing, amazing. Yeah, I see your B2B volume. It's amazing. So I see, of course, what is going on in your lifeline with your customers, with all your merchants. So it's really amazing, and congratulate for this. It's really a great job you do, and we need more than you. We need more people like you, and I think you are on the way to bring much more people like you on board. So what is your goal for the next 1-2 years in this business? I think career level 8.1, 2, 3, 4 is only a matter of time, yeah, for you.
Well, I'm dedicating my focus, my energy, and my perseverance to that objective. Of course, we know that the way is not always easy, but we know that from the start. We have to know that from the start. We are building the biggest shopping community in the world, so it has to be in their own time. Of course, we have to do the work every day, but I'm sure my objective will be achieved. The objective is always going to being updated, let's say, but it's with work, nothing else. Like everything in our life, it has to be conquered by work, and that's what I do. There's no secret. It's just do what you have to do, pay the price, right, and the goals will be achieved. That I'm certain, and I'm very normally I teach, let's say, this word by the example. So as you say, many people will be like me. I believe there will be better. Okay, I want to have more people better than me, but it's just doing and showing how we do. Then we will duplicate. That's the only way. That's my way at least.
Amazing. Tiago, tell us again, where exactly is your restaurant? Which the address?
So the name of the restaurant is La Paparrucha. It's in Príncipe Real in Lisbon, so in Rua Dom Pedro V, number 18. It has an amazing view. I know that you already been there, right? And visit us and.
This is what I want to say. Everybody who looked now this interview should go immediately to his car or to the airport and come to your restaurant. It's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. And you are there too. I hope so that they can.
Yeah, normally I have an office upstairs. So yes, yeah. Normally I'm there. So if I'm not there, just ask for someone and I will appear in some minutes for sure to say hi to the shopping. Okay.
Super. Tiago, thanks a lot that you had the time to talk with me. It was a real pleasure for me to see you again, not personally, but at least via this video conference. And I'm 100% sure Portugal is your market. Portugal is your country. And we will hear a lot of you in the next time for 100%. And great to see you again. As soon as this situation is a little bit solved, I'm back on the airport and coming to Lisbon to have a good steak in your restaurant and a good glass of red wine. Thank you, Tiago.
Thank you so much for the invitation. Bye-bye, everyone. And let's make it work.
Thank you, Tiago. Bye-bye.